Here we are again. It is Friday and my kids are down for a nap and I am going to be making myself a quick little single serve lunch. This is beef stew. This is my second day having this because yesterday I tried it out for the first time and I really liked it, and I actually did it on the go. So I'd come home from a preschool thing for my little girl and got my kids down for a nap. My husband was off yesterday, so I was able to go and run a couple of errands and do some stuff without kids. And so I just had pre-prepped my beef stew in a single-serve beef stew, and I added my half cup of hot water, which is what I'm doing right now. And again, half cup of water for about 45 seconds, and it came out to about 160 to 170 degrees, somewhere in there, by the time I pour it in here. So I give it a little stir, which is what I did yesterday, and then I just covered it up and I took it in the car with me so that I could let it sit while I was headed out to run errands and eat it as I went. Usually I'm tempted to go and swing through like Chick-fil-A, which is a wonderful place, but definitely not inexpensive. So I can't do that too frequently if I want to save money. So anyway, this is what I did. And I started thinking that this is also great for traveling on airplanes even. You don't have to put it in a jar. You can put it into a little Ziploc bag and then put it, ask for the stewardess for hot water. They serve coffee on airplanes, and so they have access to that hot water. And you could ask them for some hot water in a cup. And they'll bring it to you. You just dump your bag into that and let it sit. Because I know that for us anyway, we try to avoid purchasing airport food just because it's incredibly expensive. And it makes flying a lot more expensive. And it's not really fun to exist an entire day, especially when you're flying across country like we always do. We're either going from Washington to Alabama or Alabama to Washington. So we're traveling all day long with now 2 little kids. And surviving on granola bars and crackers is not super exciting and fun. So I thought about this yesterday as I was driving around enjoying this on the go, how great it will be when we go up for Christmas to pack a few meals, and we can eat real food that fills our tummies, tastes great, and it gives us a lot of energy and nutrients as we travel. And it's not snack food all day long. So I'm pretty excited about trying this as we travel this December. Anyway, I am going to let it sit just a couple more minutes while I go clean up a couple things, and then I'll come back and show you what it is like. Okay, I'm back. I actually let this one sit for probably about another 5 minutes. So this one I just kind of let sit probably a total of about 7 minutes. The potatoes take a little bit longer to refresh, so just to make sure they were good and refreshed, I let it sit longer. But here is the finished product. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. And I'm just going to dig in with a spoon here and show you everything. So what I have in here, I have beef dices, I have peas, I have diced potatoes, I have carrots. I have a little bit of onions and some of the Espanol sauce, which is the savory beef gravy. And I also put in a couple of extra herbs that I thought would go good in a beef stew. So I have like a pinch of rubbed sage, a pinch of oregano, and a pinch of rosemary. So altogether it really smells really good. And it also, I know from yesterday, tastes really good. So I'm going to go enjoy my lunch. And another thought really quick, I happen to have a friend who, she and her husband are truck drivers, and so I actually have been starting to send these recipes to her as well, because I know that being on the road all the time, it's just an easy way for them to get a meal in. But I also know that sometimes they just want to get out and stretch their legs from driving all the time. She's awesome and amazing, and she's been getting Thrive for, a couple of years now, and she's been really excited about it and trying to think of ways she can take it with her on the road. So I'm really excited to be able to share more of the single serve magic with her as well. So happy thriving, and I hope you have a great weekend.